everybody. Welcome back to the Phantom World. You are here with Empress Poor and the amazing Goddess Cowgirl. And
Hello,
season
hello.
2, episode 4 of the Phantom World starts now.
Vem caixa tá preparada pra fuder sua safada. Vem sentando na piroca.
Viewer discretion is advised. The Phantom World, Season 2 contains mature conversations, unfiltered opinions, adult humor, strong language, and chaotic metaverse energy. This content is intended for 18+ audiences only. Any names, topics, events, or experiences mentioned are discussed for conversation, commentary, and storytelling purposes only. They are not an invitation or justification to harass, bully, target, or interfere with any individual, group, community, or event within VR chat or any other platform. This is a judgment-free space, but not a consequence-free one. Respect boundaries, respect people, and keep the chaos where it belongs. Viewer discretion is advised and expected. Welcome to the Phantom World.
I needed that.
Now we wait.
I needed that. I definitely needed that. That was needed.
Period. Get back.
You know, it's
in my
like
bad
getting
bitch
into character
cycle.
kind of deal. Yeah.
Mhm. Like, let's
And that
spill
little bit
it.
right there, this little bit right here is getting clipped out because that's none of their business. Fuck.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
boom. So, of course, you know, you guys are back here with us again for episode 4. Hope you guys like season 2 and 3. We definitely saw the comments. Season 2 got hella views. You know, right now at this very
It
moment
did.
of us recording, episode 3 isn't out yet. So we don't know how you guys are gonna take it, but fucking hell.
I mean, hey, if the boot
It got over
fits, the fucking
200
boot
views.
fucking fit.
It
You
got
know
over
what I
200
mean?
views. Yeah,
So if you salty for a reason. I mean, if you laughing, hey, obviously you experienced it and
It's
you went
just
through it and you see the
opinions,
bullshit we
chat,
talking
right?
about.
It's just
So
opinions,
hey,
right? Don't get mad. It's just my opinion. Fucking hell.
right.
Fucking hell.
How I feel isn't gonna hurt you. I promise.
We promise
good.
you. It's just our kiki, our thoughts, our good laughs, you know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, you know, today we are here with episode 4, which is power plays and control games, right? Power plays and control games. And, you know, we're pretty much going to be talking about the unspoken, you know, dynamics in VR chat when it comes to communities, you know, people who hold powers, how it's exercised, you know, where you cross the line from it being playful, you know, control to manipulation or harm, you know, and just pretty much
Mm-hmm.
VR chat groups and how the power dynamics run here in VR chat. Because a lot of you guys who watch this, I'm noticing they're not VR chat players. Some of the people that watch this, you know, we have people who just
Yeah.
watch from TikTok, you know, and shout out to all the TikTok babies who are here for me and who are here for the amazing Goddess Cowgirl, you know. Her people's
Yes.
definitely been coming through. Thank you. Shout out to y'all. Welcome, you know. I'm just saying, like, should be fucking crazy here. Like, for example, just starting it
It
off,
really
like,
did.
have you ever walked into a VR space and immediately felt like there was an invisible hierarchy?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd say I've walked into several, say like group instances and just like straight up like upon arrival, sometimes you can just tell where some of them are just like, they have like this hunger for authority. I guess, you know what I mean? A lot of them get like these power trips over being like in control of some of these things. And I can definitely say I've seen it in the smaller groups, but I've absolutely 100% seen it in the bigger groups where, you know, there's a lot more traffic going through there. These people, you know, some of them, not everybody, I'm not going to say everybody because it's not everybody, but for the ones that do, they get really big headed with just the amount of people that's in their group. and just the people that come through. And that itself, I think that's where they get a lot of their so-called confidence from. It's
Mm,
just because of their numbers. You know what I mean?
yeah, or the popularity, so to say. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can very much agree with you. Here in VR chat, like I've been here a lot longer than you, you know. So that's why I always let you go first, and because I'm like I like hearing, you know, from a more, you know, younger viewpoint of the game. But that's really a thing here. Hierarchy is very important here. That's something that you will not be able to escape. Even if you're in a group or
Yep.
not, there's friend groups, big groups, families, whatever. It's going to be a hierarchy. Just you
Yep.
stepping in foot into this game, it's a hierarchy. And just strictly based off the kind of headset you use in or the way you enter this game, right? Little teacher moment note. But for you guys who aren't used to VR, for the ones of us who are, confirm or deny, drop this below, comment below, and let us know if I'm right or wrong. But if you start off in VR chat as a questie, you are considered a low tier person because you are quest, right?
Yep.
As
I
a
agree.
destie, you are considered lower than a questie. It's just you can go anywhere you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
If you are PC quest, you're considered middle class, right? You could go anywhere you want to go. You can see what you want
Mm-hmm.
to see. If you're quest PC full body, you're considered upper middle class, lower higher class, right? Because you got full body, depending on if you got Vive, standalone, whatever. That's a whole that also plays
Mm-hmm.
into the ranking. Now, if you have the Vive headset, Vive trackers. I don't even know if it's called Vive, but the most expensive headset, top tier everything, facial tracking, Quest, like whatever, you're considered more high tier. That's just off rip coming into the game. That's
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah.
including the avatar ranking, world ranking, friends, groups, popularity,
Mm-hmm.
views. That's really something here. And you really don't pay attention
Yep.
until you start getting more deeper into the VR culture, I'm gonna say, for lack of a better word. When you
Mm-hmm.
start really digging into owning a group, being around people, hanging out with other groups, and not just hanging out with friends plus worlds or by yourself or on Orange 24/7. You know, getting to
Mm-hmm. Yep.
actually go out and experience what VR chat has to offer.
Yeah. I can definitely agree with that. That when you do come into VR chat, no matter like what you're playing on, at the end of the day, people are gonna judge you for what you're playing on, whether it's a Quest, a PC, desktop, whatever, whether you got full body or not. They're gonna put you in a category, and that's kind of like where you're gonna be at. I don't think it really matters. Like if your personality is really good, really friendly, you could be really popular. It doesn't really matter. People are still gonna judge you for what you play on. So like I know like as of right now, since I'm just like on Quest and I'm not on PC, before I ever got on PC, I had a lot of PC users like talking shit because I'm just on PC. I was just like, I'm just a questie, and it's just like, what, what? Like, I don't understand like the shit talking on that because it's just like, bro, like I did like go and spend a couple $100 like on a headset. You guys can't like expect like Quest players to just go and just immediately drop a couple grand for a fucking a PC setup. We just got into the game. We're still trying to get our feel
Mhm.
for it to see if we even like it, if we want to drop that type of money on this game. And even for the ones that's been on the game for a while, a lot of them, they're probably content with, just being on Quest. They probably
Yeah.
don't feel like they gotta, go and spend all this money to be able to enjoy the game,
Yeah.
etc. But I definitely do feel like you definitely do get judged for what you play on and
Yes.
what you have.
Yes.
As far as avatars go, yeah, you definitely get judged for what kind of avatars you do wear. Whether you're a man or a woman, no matter what you identify as, you get judged for what you're wearing, whether you like it or not, no matter who you're around. So I do believe that there's definitely a hierarchy in pretty much damn near every aspect of this
Every
game.
every yeah. Yep, I feel that way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And just, keeping things going. Let's be more specific and talk about friend groups and social power, right?
Okay.
You have your cliques, your leaders, your gatekeepers, and of course, there's unspoken rules to all of that, right?
Yep.
And as an outside person here in VR chat, y'all don't know. Like, as a new person, this could be your first experience in watching. So, listen close to you old people that play. Comment below if this is true or not, if you agree. And if you want to answer any of these questions, comment that jump below. Let us know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. We'd love to hear from y'all.
Facts. We definitely do. We definitely do. Cause I read them and I go,
Mm-hmm.
nah, guess it's always I said this.
And I'm just like, well, if the boot fits, oh well, like, hey,
Mm.
can't argue with it. Shit.
Yeah, so before we continue that, just a quick question, just to, for y'all in the chat or to you amazing phantom hunters watching Goddess, who is someone you knows can control a room, who walks in and controls a room, whether you feel like it's manipulation, and explain, or if it's just through, their work ethic or whatever. Like, it is like, if you feel like name drop, because we're unapologetically real, if you feel comfortable with sharing it, like, is there anyone who you feel like
I mean, honestly,
controls the room?
I don't really mess with a lot of people. When I go into a group, and I just feel that type of energy, I really don't stick around too long. Um, I can say that there are a lot of group owners that, when they in that instance, they just, what they say go, even if it is fair or not fair, if it makes sense or it doesn't make sense. If they say bark and you don't bark, they're coming after you. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't really know anyone like just straight up personally, but I've seen it a lot. Um,
Well, me,
as
of
far as
course.
like
Oh, go ahead.
as far as like friend groups, I've kind of noticed it with certain friends and shit that you don't necessarily, if you don't necessarily move like how they move, they get tight, they get upset. It's this
Mm,
or that, they causing problems, etc. I'm not name
yeah,
dropping because no, I don't need
I know.
that stress in my life.
Again.
Um, but yeah, that shit. Yeah, but I'd say there's also people that tries to run everything. They try to be that person, but they're not. And it's just, some people try to be a lot of things that they're not in this game. And why would they want to be power hungry? I don't know.
Yeah, for me, I very much know shit. I can name after name after name. I don't feel like having to bleep all that shit out
Hmm.
when
I
it's
feel it.
editing time. But a first-hand experience I had was I was talking to this guy about a couple months ago. I mean, it's been about last year,
Okay.
and he had an incident where he ended up on the bad side of Neo from the jungle. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
mm.
And when that happened, there was a video that went out of Neo telling him to get on his knees and apologize.
What the fuck? All right, that's crazy. That's wild. Cause what?
Yeah.
Get on your
And
knees and apologize is crazy.
that man got on his knees and apologized. And they recorded it. And I stopped talking to him right then and there. In VR chat, girl. Big grown
Okay,
girl.
I'm sorry.
Girl, I was mad. I was pissed the fuck off. I see that video. I said, "Oh my fucking god!" I know the devil is a motherfucking lie. They gotta be. They gotta be. They gotta be tricking me. This is a trick. He literally hit that toggle. Yeah, grown man hold his B button, hit the toggle, and was down on his fucking knees, bowing up and down.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry, Neo.
god!
Please, I'm sorry, Neo.
What the fuck? That's funny. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. There's no. Hell would have to freeze the fuck over and
3
shoot
times.
a cannon out its ass before I can.
And that bitch busted and exploded and turned to glitter fireworks. Cause, girl. And that's not like, I've even seen this girl had this guy had this girl come in front of all of us, apologize to him, kiss his feet, and then sit in the corner, facing the fucking corner.
Yeah, nah. See, then yeah, nah, because ain't no.
Crazy.
See, now you really got me fucked up,
right?
You. The fuck,
but you know,
see, a lot of people on this game, I feel a lot of them get on this game because they got kinks and shit that get fulfilled in VR chat that they can't get fulfilled IRL.
Hey, shit, you gonna pay come around here with that shit for you tomorrow? You want me to step on you? Pay for work, bitch.
I tell you what, you couldn't pay me enough to kiss nobody motherfucking feet and take my ass to the court. Ain't no.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
No, if I do that, you gotta pay me a good milli. I'm gonna need a good milli, milli, because the fuck.
But keep shit
my
going.
self-respect gone.
You know, with friend groups and social power. But who usually holds power in VR friend groups and why? Like, who's the loudest person? Like, do you think it's the loudest person, the oldest, the richest, the most connected? Like, who do you think in a friend group in VR, who really holds the most power?
I mean, honestly, realistically speaking, no one. But when it comes to VR chat and VR chat mentality, I do feel like when people are looking at that, I do think that a lot of that kind of like comes into play. So the more people that they know in that area, I think the more like comfortable they feel at, being able to try to take like the authority of, doing things and making the decisions and shit like that. As well as, what they have, again, what kind of, what they're playing on, if they're on Quest or PC or etc. Because I can definitely say I've noticed PC users, they can definitely be bigger dickheads than Quest users just because they got that confidence of being on PC.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I think for me, when you're looking at a friend group, the most connected person naturally you would think would be the one who has the most control. The one who knows everybody the most. But if somebody comes in with money in that friend group and starts dishing that money out, we can all say they're power hungry, money hungry here in VR chat. That's when you really start getting people. When they see that you're putting out money or you're able to build or create or help them in some type of way, then you're the most, power person.
Yeah, because you could.
If you have money and connection, if you have money and popularity, aka connection here, you're powerful.
Sort of. It depends on how you spend that shit and if you actually giving it out. If you actually giving it out to them, okay, yeah. But if you say you got money and you not actually like showing that you actually got money or giving it out to nobody, ain't nobody gonna give a single fuck.
None. But then
and that's one thing in VR you can definitely buy loyalty, which is crazy.
Oh, fuck yes, and it's fucking sickening. But you know what? That leads. Thank you. I'm actually glad you said that because that definitely leads to the whole inner circle and outer circle. Because that's when shit like that starts forming, where you have your inner circle of people and your outer circle. And I feel like that's needed here, but people they make it like an onion. Too many motherfucking layers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have the people you
Mhm.
barely know who you meet through other friends. You have your associates, people who you met, you fuck with, but they don't come around all the time. Your main people, your close best friends. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. Now they got this person that's friends with this person. This is my sister, baby mama's cousin, auntie, third, uncle, twice, fifth, removed over.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like
It
that's really
definitely
how
be
it
like that.
is. That really like, oh
Mhm.
yeah, that's my sister, baby mama's aunt's cousin, but we're dating. That's literally how they
Yeah.
be.
Mhm. 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 Yeah. Can't disagree with that because with some of these people on VR chat, they Lord bless their heart is all I'm gonna say.
And they do
Bless
popularity
their
over
heart.
respect. That is popularity over respect. Popularity over
Mhm.
respect is a thing here, and we need to make that very much well aware. The more popular, they ain't gonna give a fuck. You get to say whatever you want to say. They feel like that you get to do whatever you want to do. You get to disrespect people. They do popularity over respect. Because I'm sorry, for me, I don't give a fuck how popular you disrespect me, bitch. It's fuck you.
Hey, on God. I mean, because I mean, like, my thing is just like a lot of people in VR chat, they do, again, based off like their numbers of like, what they got in their group, or like, even like as far as like them being, big on TikTok, or, them just having like a very large friend base on VR chat. A lot of these people, uh,
Jump scare.
mm,
But that turns to when they feel like because they're popular that you are obligated to be loyal to them. You're obligated to respect them. You're
no,
obligated to follow
no,
their wishes. And it's like just because you're popular don't mean shit. If you're a
mm-mm,
popular asshole, you're still an asshole. You stink.
yep, yep. Yep, I've definitely, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just like with me, like I do TikTok, and I don't really necessarily have a problem with, collabing with someone on TikTok, streaming with someone on TikTok.
Facts.
Just as long as like they're not posting like a whole bunch of like trolling shit where they're just going around just doing a bunch of like just useless, dumb trolling where they're trying to copycat, other TikTokers that do that. Um, Again, I don't have a problem with, streaming with people and following people back. And, it's just like I've literally seen TikTokers where, I'll be in like their chat and someone will ask to like go live with them or like collab with them. And they're just like, oh, you only have like 800 followers. You only have 1,500 followers. No. What the
But yep,
fuck?
unfollow, block.
Yeah, and it's just like, what? Like, first off, that's so disrespectful. That's so fucking disrespectful because at the end of the day, you started out just like they did. You know what I
Fact.
mean? And it's just like, you wouldn't have got where you got if it wasn't for the people on TikTok. And, you know, first of all, be grateful for what, the following that you do have.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a conceited asshole based on your
Yep.
numbers because just as fast as you got them can be
They can
just as quick for you to lose
yoink,
them.
yoink. See that?
Hmm. So a lot of people, they
That's
they they definitely can think that they're owed respect and they're able to be disrespectful to whomever for whatever just because of, like their numbers that they have, or again, just because they have like a big friend base.
yep. And moving on to with big friend bases and shit, we could talk about clubs and worlds and just hierarchies in general, like more the power structure in the clubs and the bars,
Mm-hmm.
role play spaces, and creator hubs. Where the creators go hang out.
Yeah.
And there, when it comes to talking about that, let's talk about how much power these world owners and moderators have. Because let's be honest, I have a really bad experience with a world bidder. When me and my group we went there, we was all in the entryway getting ready to for the staff meeting. The world creator come in. He just opened the world. We checking it out. We about to have a meeting. He's like, "What are y'all doing?" We waiting. What do you mean? What we doing? It's not time for people to be in. He kicks me, kicks all my people out. The fuck? Just
What?
because we're standing here at the entrance because we're about to have a meeting, so I could teach my people how to work the gate, so they can let people in because they don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I had to sit and figure it out. You don't
Yeah.
have instructions, but because you made the world, you could just remove people. We didn't even do anything. We wasn't rude. We wasn't disrespectful.
Mm-hmm. It's just, again, I'm bringing the whole power trip thing. A lot of these people, they do what they do in these worlds, and they kick people, they warn people. Why? Because they like the feeling of having authority, and they like to kick people for really no reason. And I mean, I get it. It's your
Mhm.
world. You can kick whoever the fuck you want to kick. I get that. But if you're going to open your world up for people to join and to come and explore your world, um,
Mhm.
why are you kicking people for no reason? You know what I mean?
Uh,
It makes no sense, and it just gives that you're power hungry. You
mhm.
you just want authority. That's all it is. It's like people in VR chat. It's just like, I feel like the only reason they have like this hunger for authority is because they have zero authority in their real
Mhm.
life.
Yeah. But then, that makes you think like, should club spaces be safe spaces or controlled spaces? Because if you really think about it, when you go to these club worlds, they should be safe places, right? For adults to
Mm-hmm.
come, hang out, have a good time. They shouldn't feel like you have to bend and bind to every rule. Like, I have to wear this type of avatar. I have to come in this kind of way. I have to be cool with this person. I can't have this kind of group I'm following. I can't be friends with that kind of person. That's when it
Mm-hmm.
becomes like, damn, I might as well not even be in this bitch at that point.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Again, and it's just them fucking power trips, bro. You get in there and you make one wrong move, you're gone, like, instantly. And with a lot of these groups, is I could definitely say, like, they can definitely be toxic, especially like the group owners and like their little um
Posse.
what the fuck, no, yeah, their little posse. So, say like one of their people, right, could just come off hella disrespectful to you, right,
Mhm.
for no reason, right, no reason. And I've witnessed this shit. Um, Come off hella rude for you, like, to you for no reason, and when you clap back a little bit,
Mhm.
they either gang up on you and then they kick you, or that
Mhm.
you just get an immediate like kick, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, I don't care how big your group is, I don't care who the group owner is, I don't
No
care.
fucking
If you
cares.
disrespect me, I'm gonna talk my shit to you, because at the end of the day, I no, like, I
I'm
don't
a
tolerate
person
that. I
behind this
don't give a
headset.
fuck. Exactly, and I'm not about to just sit here and just allow you to just be disrespectful to me. I'm sorry, but I'm not your little bitch. And I don't know what type of little bitch you're used to, but I'm not her.
Be a mama.
And y'all shouldn't be it either. So don't let nobody just disrespect y'all for no reason.
And that leads us to when the control turns toxic. When the dark side
Mm-hmm.
of the gaslight and isolation, the pressure and the fear, you know, what are some early signs of toxic control in VR?
Um, I definitely say, like, for me, I'm gonna speak on like the friends, right? Um, you know what? I am gonna name drop. Devon. Devon. She out of her own mouth, out of her own mouth, it was too much for her to handle for me taking a day to myself. That's toxic as fuck. Like, excuse me, I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not your bitch. I'm not your woman. What the fuck do you mean you can't handle me taking a date to myself. That makes no fucking sense. You're a grown ass woman. I am not your comfort blanket, and nor are you going to make me feel like I'm your comfort blanket. You're married, you have a whole husband. He's supposed to be your comfort. That's supposed to be the person that you should be, uncomfortable, going without seeing, going without talking to. But definitely, I can say that these friends will definitely try to make you feel bad for, taking time to yourself or taking, time for like your IRL life. You know what I mean? Friends will definitely try to guilt trip you into doing what they want. And that's definitely toxic as fuck. And, when your friends, supposed friends, or anybody else is, they're trying to guilt trip you into doing anything or being a certain type of way, it's time to go. It's time to
Yeah.
go.
For me, I think it's when I'm gonna speak on a group since you did the friend. Like when a group is like, "Oh, you shouldn't fuck with them because they did this to me." Now, if that group owner supports pedos, fuck them, high and tight, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
different. They got pedos over there. But if this group and that other group just
Mm-hmm.
beefing over stupid bullshit because they don't like this person or this person said that, yeah, no, yeah, you lost me there, gang. Mm-mm.
Right. Or, they took my girl. Oh, they said they didn't like my, the owner of this group that I worked for.
Or they do that public shaming. I can't do that either. Like, don't get me wrong. Let me put it like this: what happens in your group stays in your group, type shit, right? If y'all beefing, talking shit inside our group, cool, whatever, fun and games. But
Mm-hmm.
if you take this screenshot of what I said outside this group to show somebody as a fuel for my downfall, the fuck you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're an owner and you're screenshotting messages to send out to cause problems in your community, why the fuck are you a owner? And people do that.
They want the attention, I'm guessing. A lot of people on VR chat that do that type of shit, I feel like they're attention deprived IRL, and they clearly ain't getting it in VR chat either, so they gotta go and do some extra shit just to get that little bit of attention.
Yes. And these people need to be held accountable. And sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to get upset. And if anything we say in here triggers you, don't get upset. Self reflect. Be self aware.
Mm-hmm.
Stop and say, hey, why is this bothering me so bad? Is this something that I really
Right.
do that's causing me to be upset?
Right. Yep.
Because people should be allowed to set boundaries. They should be allowed to go where they want to go. It's a game. It's a social platform. We're supposed to come here, connect, and meet, right? And it's
Mm-hmm.
okay. We're not gonna act like drama and shit don't happen because that's life. But all
Indeed.
this doxing this community, wishing on the downfall of that community, come on, that's lame. We're older than that. It's 2026. Let's not act like we don't want people coming after us because y'all start stuff and then it's like y'all go into the kitchen expecting a little marble ass kitchen and you get a goddamn metal stove top and that bitch catch fire. Now you screaming.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's just
Transparency and
like
boundaries are needed.
people will like start a fire, touch it, and then get mad that it burned them. You know what I mean? So it's just like a lot of people will start shit, and
Yes.
then when they see that that person's not going to sit there and take it, and they, fight back or clap back, whatever the fuck you want to call it, they then go and try to play victim and then try to make that person seem worse than what they originally tried to do.
Mm-hmm.
So people are just too much.
And lastly, I'm gonna say, if you was removed from a status, do you feel like the people you were around, and this is for y'all too, Phantom Hunters, if you remove the status in which you hold amongst your community, do you feel like people would still fuck with you? Think about it.
I mean,
Like really think about that.
me personally, I ain't never put myself up on no like kind of pedestal. People
Preach.
fuck with me just because I'm chill. I don't really be doing too much shit. I don't be going around doing no fake shit. So I feel like people that fuck with me and is locked in with me, they fucking with me just because of my character already, not really because of what I got. Because I mean, again, I don't really got too many followers on TikTok. I don't got a large, friend base on VR chat. So with me personally, I feel like I'll be good just because I'm always, real authentic with my people and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Other people, I may not be able to say the same.
Yeah. I feel like I agree with you. Um, I never put myself on no pedestal where I'm better than no one. I always say I'm your local weird alternative weird bitch. The
Mm-hmm.
shit she can confirm for you, fam. You probably no. I am
Yes.
nobody. I am a nobody. I don't want to be popular. The popular people be pedos. Ooh, who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
I know
Who
that
said
wind
that?
is
That win.
strong
Woo,
today.
woo,
Shit,
woo.
that guts the air.
just ooh, slap the back of my
Well,
neck.
hot.
Got me a little ashy. Got me a little ashy back there. Ooh, ooh. But but yeah, no, I never really put myself up on no pedestal because I'm a firm believer. The same way I could be having it today can be gone tomorrow.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
People assume that my name is Empress Pora, that it means that I put myself better than everyone else, and that's not true. And I want
Yeah.
to say loud and clear, it's a fucking name. My real nickname is Pora, right? And that's what I went by until I decided to go by Empress because that's the kind of mindset I have, an Empress mindset, meaning come in, learn something and conquer it, take over it, and become the best I can be at that thing. And then I bring my
Mm-hmm.
man in and my people, and I build and I learn and I develop and make an empire, right? She'll tell you, I learned something new. I'm quit. Hey, look at this I learned.
Mm-hmm.
Let's come together and do this shit together and build and grow, and whatever money we make, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't feel like the people who I keep around, they fuck with me
Yeah.
because of what I do for them. Now, I can't say there has been people I've had in my life who only fuck with me because of what I do. And when I stopped doing those
Yeah.
things, they left. And if that shit fucking hurt, because it's like, damn, like, you really was only here for that reason. Like, I used to have people that come
Yeah.
around all the time, solely just rant, just fill me in on all their personal
Mm-hmm.
drama. I stopped that shit. You see, I don't want to hear
Yeah.
that.
I can definitely agree on that part. I have had friends that definitely, I'd say use me like that. Cause like me, typically, I'm such a nice person, and I'm not saying that just because big
The
ego
big
or none of that
cliche,
shit.
yeah.
It's like a lot of y'all might not know, but I'm a mom IRL. So like with me, like I'm already just like I'm real genuine, and I like to try to help people as much as I can. So if a motherfucker come to me with a problem, all right, sit down, let's talk about it. Let's see what we can work out. You know what I mean? But it got to a point to where, I had like it was like three particular people. The only time they would join me was to get advice. They'd never want to come and just hang out, never checked up on your girl. And it's just like, okay, well, I don't want this to just be the only thing that, we ever talk about. You know what I mean? Like, can we go to a world? Can we go, like, play a game? We can go play karaoke. Like,
Do
there's so
something,
much shit we can
damn.
do in VR chat. Like, the only thing we're doing is sitting here talking about your issues. And it's just like, I don't have a problem with talking,
Depressing,
to my people about their issues, but I
yeah.
just don't want every interaction we have
Every day to be a
you
blue
doing a
day,
trauma dump. Yeah,
right?
like,
Yeah,
and that just, it gets your mood down because every single time you see that person, you automatically know like what they're there for, and it's gonna kill your mood. And it's just like, yeah. So, when I caught on to that shit, I had to put an end to it. I'm just
hell
like, listen,
yeah.
I got love for you, and I hope it works out for you.
But you got
But I
stuck on
can't
it
keep
right
giving
here.
you advice and shit like this.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like
just
at this
like being a
point,
group
get
owner
your
too.
therapist.
Hmm. But just like you said with the TikTok thing, like, I have a bit more people who fuck with me on TikTok, slowly trying to make
Mm,
my way on up there. And even then, I still like I've witnessed firsthand content creators being like, "Oh, you don't have this many people, you can't fuck with me. Oh, you don't know this person, you can't fuck with me."
yeah.
I try to go out my way to tell small creators, if you want to make content with me, let me know. Reach out to me. Hey, I need you to
Mm-hmm.
come do this, to do that, and I will pull up. I do not mind. I will be there, but I'm
Yep.
not going to come chasing
Mm-hmm.
and begging you
Absolutely.
because I don't want to
Oh
feel like I'm
no.
being used.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. There is content creators out there that will definitely be like, oh, you don't got this, or you need this, you need that, blah 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 blah. I just feel like that's too fucking much. You again, your ego is too high. You think you're too good to work with certain people, and it's just
Hot
like,
shit when you dog shit.
yeah. And like, don't get me wrong, I've definitely met a couple of creators who have a large following that they've offered to collab what the fuck, to collab with me, and it's just like I'd be like, damn, why do you got that many followers? All right, but I fuck that because I mean at the end of the day, it's just like they do have a large following, but they aren't so stuck in their fucking like personal built up ego where they're
Mhm.
just like, oh, I'm not gonna work with this person just simply because they have less followers than me. But I definitely have ran into TikTok creators who are just full of themselves for no reason. And quite honestly, some of their content don't be that
Mid,
great.
mediocre, ass. I
Yep.
said it and I say it. Come at me, the fuck. No, I say it for you. Cause I know they come at you, they can really do some shit. Come on over here. Cause your shit be ass and y'all be sitting there acting like y'all shit top tier. I'll say it.
Mm-hmm.
Empress Poor, you can look me up, the fuck. Some of y'all content creators be sitting here high and mighty on your fucking high horse when your content is ass, your personality is ass, your avatars is ass, and you're sitting here trying to be a hater. You sitting here trying to hate on smaller creators. Yeah, you sitting here hating on the half body creators and the quest people who screen record when you have PC full body and every time you bend over it looks like you have a camel humpback. Your leg is
Mm-hmm.
folding, is moving to the left when your hips moving to the right, bitch. But you're want to talk about someone else's content. Stop it. Stop it. You can look through my
Mm-hmm.
shit. I don't care. I don't care. Cook it up. Go for it. We love it. My chat would love to flame y'all up for talking shit, but it has to be said. These
Mm-hmm.
newer creators, let's help them. You want your community good, help the other people. And be genuine with the help. Don't help them just because you know what'll
Mm-hmm.
benefit you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's not what that is. Like,
People will be able to
she's not
tell the
here
difference
because it'll
anyway with that
benefit
shit.
me. Like, what the fuck? I don't get no, like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
here to suck nothing off of her. I'm here to help her, to guide her, because that's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I met her, I thought she was cool, I felt her content. I'm like, okay, she's similar to what I do. Ta da 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 da. Cool, bad, boom, amazing friendship, and then we just linked up. Now we're locked in, tight like a
Yep.
booty hole after eating a lemon.
Right. Top.
The pop is sickening. The pop is
But
sickening.
yeah, and I mean, like, honestly, this conversation could definitely like be used as like an example as far as like our friendship. You know what I mean? So like,
Mhm.
honestly, like you have more following than I do. And we just saw each other on TikTok. We followed each other. We started fucking with each other. We added each other on VR chat. Now we collabing and shit, whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, we were just genuine towards each other. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's just like if we were just like some stuck up ass bitches with a high ego,
it would
we
never
wouldn't
work.
be sitting here, like we would never have
Making
this friendship.
amazing
And it's
things.
just
Yeah.
like, exactly. So like a lot of these larger content creators who are just like refusing to like, collab with people who don't have that big of a following, you are quite literally missing out on some pretty
On
decent friendships. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And you
not
don't
even
know
that.
what that person could bring you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, just because they don't have that big of a following on TikTok, don't mean they might not. They might have a very large following on Twix. What the fuck? I'm a big back. Twitch or fucking Instagram or anything. Or hell, they might even just bless you one day just for being a good person. You know what I mean? Like, so
not even
you
that.
can't
Like
really just take
you'll miss out on a
what
good
somebody got.
opportunity as a big creator. Because let me be for real. As bigger creators, of course people love us, right? We're big creators. We're faves, you know what I'm saying? Like I met some of my
Mhm.
followers who, oh my god, I've followed you for this long. You're so amazing. Like we get it. But then you meet someone new who could bring a different idea, more topics, more different spice to the table. Because I could say
Yep.
firsthand, since I've been hanging with you, a lot of new things have been spiced up to the table. Look at the Phantom World now. It's been spiced up just to accommodate her and bring her sense of style in. And it caused us to, spice things up, to be a little bit more fiery, to bring that tea hotter than ever. You know what I'm saying? Making different things
Mm-hmm.
on them. You
That's
never know
it.
what ideas they might bring, what opportunities it might hold. And just because their stuff ain't as good as ours, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you are
Yeah.
a Quest, you could be a Desky, you could be full body. If you want to come in and be in one of the episodes or hang out, like comment below. Let us know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't
Mm-hmm.
discriminate. I don't give a fuck. Conversation is conversation. We're going to get a good kiki either way because I'm going to say some stupid shit.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It can't be
Absolutely,
helped.
girl.
Stupid shit fly from
We
my
gonna
mouth
be
the
lit
same
and
way
say
shit
some
fly from a
stupid
horse
shit
neck.
anyway. Mm-hmm.
It just can't be helped. But as you can see, the orbs are starting to dim out and the end is growing near. Thank you guys for, being here with us thus far. Fucking with us. We're on episode 4. Shit is going good. Like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
very happy with how things going. I'm very grateful for you being here, continuing to
Of
go
course.
and keeping it going with us. But as you see, the end is near. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Vem cá, tá preparada pra fuder sua safada. Vem sentando na piroca, sua piranha safada. Vem, vem, fuder.